in your stick and string, just like Joe's been doing it on the last two horses. Faster and faster. Just keep walking backwards, and it doesn't matter where you go, but you just walk backwards. And then you just turn and walk backwards again. And switch sides. There you go, walk backwards. So this is really good because there'll be some, and then swap hands and walk backwards. Walk backwards. Pull on them and walk backwards. And if it's, and now, and just turn and walk backwards. Swap hands. See if he, yes, just, and then walk backwards. Walk backwards. Walk backwards. You're not walking backwards. See, he thinks you're playing the circling game. Just walk back, turn and walk backwards. Swap hands so he can't go by. There you go. No, now it's in the wrong hand. Well, it could be. It depends which way he's going to go. There you go. Yep. 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 Hanging, and now walk backwards. Walk backwards. Swap hands and walk backwards. See, then he won't. Yes. Walk backwards. Come on, walk backwards. Hang in. There you go. Walk. Come on, walk backwards. Good. Good. Now, have that whip and flip it more behind you. So this is a really good thing. It's about approach and retreat. Is one of the words or sentences that I don't use that much. So if it's not good, then you got to retreat to where it is good. So there you go. Walk backwards. And get that stick out. There you go. There you go. And be softer and nicer. And walk backwards. Turn around, walk back. Come back towards me now. Just walk backwards. Very good. And get your string farther away from them. And turn and walk backwards. And just put your string. Yep. Walk backwards. You're doing great. Walk backwards. Very good. All right. So get good at that. And what do you got going over here? And just turn. There you go. That's exactly when they go to come up that other side. Sure. That's perfect. Perfect. So that's a great job. That's exactly what I want to tell everybody, is how you can challenge them. Because again, I want you to know and my viewers to know about horses getting soft right here. Right here. You start getting that soft, then this starts to get soft, and this starts to get soft, because horsemanship, really, the bottom line, stay between my legs and stay between my hands. It's in a short sentence, that's what it is. This is the start of it. You get them soft right here, you're well on your way to having a nice horse that when you get up on their back, that he'll start to, you're trying to create a feel, right, with your horses. And whether it be leading a foot or how you pull on that shank, you're creating a feel, and pretty soon they know that's Jacqueline's feel. And when you get up there in the back, just maybe you'll be able to carry that same. Got me? Walker? Mm-hmm. Am I on camera? Yeah. So approach and retreat, right? So there's the approach, and you're watching your horse's expression. And it's like, not the greatest, so if I wasn't good there, I would back up to here. And if he went to go around the other side, I would swap and retreat to where it is good, right? So now I'm going to walk backwards. And then see how he's going that way? So I just walk backward, and I just go this way, and walk backwards. And then I can retreat this. If he can't handle it up there, then see how he's going down. So then I'm just going to go this way, walk backwards, and then swap hands. See how he was going to go that way, and see how far I am away from him. So for now, and it might take you a week to where you can get right beside him and do that, right? Retreat to where he can handle it. Oh, he can handle it. Oh, get a little closer, a little faster, a little. Oh, see, his expression is telling he can't quite handle that. Back off a little bit. Okay, And then you get softer. So there's phases within the phases. So see how I'm not going to walk towards him now. Okay, get that? Approach and retreat. It'd be no different. Let's say I was wanting to an ear-shy horse. All right, friendly game. Oh, he's bad with. Oh, retreat to where he is good. So say I was there and he had trouble with his ear. So then I'd retreat to where it is good, right? Or picking a leg up. Say I was picking a leg up and a horse was a little bit shitty with his hind legs, and I went to and he went to kick me or move his butt, then I'd retreat to where it is good. So that's the big lesson in the friendly game, is about approach, try to get him good at that spot, and then retreat to where it is good. If you went to rub his belly button and he went to kick up, then retreat up here to where he does like it. See? So that's what the friendly games is teaching, approach and retreat, right? Okay, good. Steady pressure. Jacqueline's moving the forequarters around the hindquarters. Looks absolutely awesome. Walker, give me a forequarters around the hindquarters. Looks lots better than last week. All right, can you guys give me a hindquarters around the forequarters? Look at him step underneath there, and look at her focus. She just knows that she can feel that he's stepping underneath without even having to look. Great. Give me one of them, Walker. Oh, look at that. Absolutely awesome. Okay? Very good. Could you guys go sideways from that position? This is so you could go forequarters first, then the hindquarters real quick, then the forequarters. There you go. And there you go. And you might, okay, and then try and stay in the middle one time. Boy, that was bad camera work. All right, forequarters, hindquarters, and try and go in the middle. You might use your knee and raise your knee up a little bit. And raise your knee up a little. There you go. Get him going side. Come on. Because this will be an indirect rein on your circle when he's going into the barn. Okay, get that better this week. And I'm going to, real quick one, Jacqueline's sideways, steady pressure. Okay, grab the camera.
Sorry, I had it.
So this is how I go. Forequarters, hindquarters. Forequarters, hindquarters. And then try and stay in the middle. If he gets a little, see there, a little rhythmic pressure, right? With my knee. You don't even have to hit him. Just like, and then rub it to a stop. You can touch Jacqueline. There you go. Come on, don't be scared to touch him. Touch that shoulder. He likes to hang that shoulder out. Jacqueline, you look awesome. And you got a great stop going on there now to where he's not jerking his head back. One more time for us, Walker. Touch that nose. Come on. Yes. Yes. And the shoulder if need be. Okay, here. Grab the camera. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Not great, not bad. Okay, you can do that. Another little thing that you've been holidaying, haven't been playing your games. That's good, Jacqueline. Really good. Good, Walker. Good. Good job. So, and the other thing I want to let you guys know, the first 3 games are the primary games. These are the secondary games. So, if these aren't good, that means your primary games aren't real good, right? Them are good. These will be, doesn't mean they'll be great, but if your first games ain't very good, these ones will be pretty sloppy. Okay, and that looks pretty good. Circling game with Walker, August 8th, 2016. Get that pony headed out. Get rid of an eye. Hang in there. Do not just keep the rhythmic pressure going. I know it's hard for white people. There you go. Just turn and do it again. Just keep the rhythm going. Yep. Hard and quit. And do it again. Lead. Don't focus. You're doing great. Awesome. Let it slide and just turn and do it again. Do it harder, faster. There you go. Awesome. I see Jacqueline's horse going around there with a yes ma'am instead of a doot to doot to doot or a doot to doot to doot to doot. Walker's hanging in there. Harder, faster. Drop the string because now he's farther away. And harder, faster. You got to lead something. You got to lead something. Get the string going. You got to do it both at the same time. Come on. Come on. You can do it. Good. Hang in there. Turn and do it faster, hard. It's kind of like, nope, don't look in yet. Look how Walker swiveled too with the grain, which was great. People will turn against the grain. Come on, smile, whistle. You're doing great. You can do it. Drop your string. Hard, fast. Yep, hang in there. Sorry about the camera work, guys, but I'm trying to wish them around there myself. You're doing great. Good job. Sideways game with Walker. Oh, that's pretty good. Let the shank slide. Let him get away from you. Sorry about the camera, guys. Come on. Yep, yep. Yep. Stay on the fence. Let that shank slide. Very good. Jacqueline doing the squeeze game here. Sending between her and the fence. Kind of mediocre. And the reason it was mediocre is she just barely made it, or he just barely made it to the point past your shoulder, right? So remember, there's a send and allow and a bring back. Not bad. Not bad. Sender, I want, so remember how they got to disappear off that it would be your right shoulder on the way around, so you got a real good angle for the bring back, right? So what are you going to do for that to happen? Get your string in your hand though, because you're close range. Okay, so send him harder. 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 Send. Like lead, lift, swing, touch.
I can't do that yet. Okay, stop filming.
That doesn't mean I'm going to use it. Okay? So how did that go?
Slowly.
Okay, why?
Because it wasn't.
Because you didn't touch. You said touch, but you didn't touch. Lead, and you can do it all that motion. There you go. Okay, this time just turn and walk backwards, and I want you to touch him on the side of the neck. Okay? Lead, and he's gonna come off the pressure because you've led or you've touched him on the side of the neck. Come on, touch him. You felt a little bit better, didn't you? So now this time, speed that up again. Very good. So the difference was there is that, I don't know if it was on camera before, and they seen you go to phase 4 and finally touch your horse. But see how if you'll go to phase 4 once in a while, then you don't nag on your horse and you get the results, right? And then you don't have to go back there and hit them all, go to phase 4. Right? But if you never go there, then you keep nagging along there with phase 1 and 2 and never really get the respect, right? It's the first thing we do when we get up there.
Start to bend them.
Right. So was that very rhythmic?
No.
No. Other side. Long strokes. Move your butt in it, back and forth out of the saddle, up, down. There you go. One more time the other side, being you screwed it up. Long strokes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Close your fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, great. Now, I want you to stick that stick underneath your arm. Remember we did this before on how you can use it to move the hindquarters. So get it underneath your arm.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Bend them first. Good. And then rub. Great. Can you do the other side for me? This is people probably wondering, why do you teach rhythmic pressure? A different stimuli that can help to get the message through to your horse what you're wanting. Good. And rub the hindquarters. Good. Now, I want you to give me a direct rein and use that for your supporting rein, right? Remember, direct support. Yeah. Don't pull the head quite so much. Tap that shoulder a little bit. Pinky up. Get that foot to step over. Better. Good. Other side. Stop your horse. Don't bend that head quite so much. Do the hindquarters, and then, yeah, no, do the forequarters. Go ahead. Don't bend too much. Good. Good job. All right. So, like I was telling Jacqueline, that we're doing the games on the back now. So give us, she's rubbed her horse, let's say that, and then give us steady pressure moving the hindquarters and use a little rhythmic for the forequarters. So you'd give a direct and then use rhythmic as your support with your foot. Okay, she went and did the... Okay, you don't have to really hang it out there. You can just like... Get the hindquarters out of the way first. Steady pressure. That's no. Yes. Yes. Now direct support with rhythmic support. Bump your leg. There you go. Awesome. Good job. Jacqueline is going to do
Jacqueline's
right
going to ask
yo-yo
for a
game.
left lead with impulsion, and she should
And
get the
she's
lead.
got the-
Look at
So
that.
impulsion
Just perfect.
gets the lead.
Great impulsion.
Set them up, and when you ask them to canter, and if they canter off right Chicken Louie, you will get the lead. Here we are doing the yo-yo game, and from the one object to another, so focusing on a fence post on the other side, Walker's going to do a trot. Awesome, he's got his impulsion. He's using one rein steady, one rhythmic, just in case the horse wants to break gait. All right? So I'm giving these guys a demo. Okay, so watch me squeeze with all four cheeks. All right. You get that? How the phases are: the squeeze with all four cheeks down through your ankles, and if that isn't working, then the smooch, and then the over and under in yourself, right? Squeeze with all four cheeks. Let the fence stop you. Okay? Good enough, Walker. Before we start the circling game is we start to get them soft in the real tight little circle, right? And here we go. She's going to grab the back of the saddle with the rein and use her foot to get her horse round in the ribs, walking over top of that bridle, just like that. Just that's fancy. That looks great. All right. Very good. Very good. Okay. I can move it. So the only problem that you had was right here. You were leaning on the barn and you didn't know what to do. So now you do an indirect direct and push with both your feet, and it'll stand your horse, because they're leaning, right? They kind of slow down and they lean. So to the inside of the circle, you were doing great on the outside, but the inside, do a little indirect direct and really push with your core, and it pushes the butt up into the face, and it stands the shoulders up in between that are just kind of going okay, so that's just drive them, like get a hold with both feet and run them up into your hands. And that keeps them from leaning down into the circle. You did a great job when they were leaning away from the circle of pulling them through the middle. You just had a little problem over here when he was doing that and cutting your circle off. That meant he was dropping, so just squeeze them up into your hands and drive them up into the circle into your hands, and that'll stand everything up in between. And then back to neutral. Good job. Give me one more of them. Pretty good. I think you're ready to canter off. If he's leaning, you go through the middle. Don't hold him. Back to neutral. Help him a little bit and then see what he's going to do. If he's leaning, go through the middle. Keep him moving. Okay, put him on the big circle. And let him go. Focus where you're going. Get your hands up. Show them.
What are you working on?
Stand them up if you need to. There you go. If he's leaning, go through the middle. Back to neutral.
Okay, so in the practice pen, we're looking for perfection.
See how he's leaning in? Do me a stand. No, that's leaning in. Yes,
okay.
In. What we talked about. Stand him up. That's out. Now we're coming through here. See how he's leaning? Give me. Yes. Push him. Push. Push. Push his butt up into his face. Push. Good. Now let him go. Good. No, leave him be. Just drive forward. Drive forward. Leave him be. Through the middle. Up, up. Don't, yes. Now leave him be. Keep driving. Focus. Come on. Pick your focus up. Pick your chest up. Pick your hips up. Let him go. Let him go. Let him be. There you go. See, that's not so bad. All All right, say the W word. Okay. All right, guys, what'd you learn today? No wrong answers.
The more consistent we are with our practice, the better our results are going to be. And also on the ground, I learned to be even more animated, make sure that he... Sometimes I have to go to phase 4 to get the respect I need to
Good for you.
retreat.
Good for you. Walker?
Skin hair flesh, go straight to phase 4.
Good.
Go from
Good. So when you don't go to straight to phase 4 and then back off to phase 1. Once you, even if you had to go to phase 4, back off to phase 1, otherwise you're always going to have to go to 4, right? I say to people, I used to have a dog by the name of Callie. And when I explain the phases to people, I say, you know, if I was teaching Callie to sit and I went, Callie, sit down, and I use that tone, I'm always going to have to use that tone if I go, Callie, sit down. Callie, sit down. Callie, sit down. Callie, sit down. Right? Same thing. And then I don't have to always be loud. Okay? So Walker's going to get a mulligan because he just didn't perform. We'll give him one mulligan. I'll take that.